If your life feels scattered, it is not because the world is chaotic, it is because your mind has not yet been trained. Most people hear words like these and feel inspired for a moment. Then they return to the same habits, the same reactions, the same excuses. And the year passes. If you are listening to this, something in you already knows the truth. You don't need a new environment. You don't need new people. You don't need motivation. You need a stronger mind. Stoicism was never about feeling good. It was about becoming unbreakable. Today is not about hype. It is about unlocking the version of you that cannot be shaken, no matter what happens. Stay with this until the end. Because the final realization is the one most people never reach. The first illusion you must break. Most people believe their problem is circumstance, bad luck, unfair people, the wrong timing. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire at war, surrounded by betrayal, sickness, and death, and yet he wrote to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your life feels heavy not because it is difficult, but because your mind is resisting reality. Resistance drains energy. Acceptance restores it. This is the first key to becoming unstoppable. You stop arguing with what is. Not because you give up, but because you choose clarity over emotion. Why most people never change. Seneca observed something uncomfortable. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most people are exhausted, not from action, but from inner conflict. They replay conversations. They fear outcomes that haven't happened. They fight reality instead of moving through it. They call this thinking. Stoics call it wasted life. An unstoppable person does not live inside their head. They live inside the present moment. They ask one question only. What is required of me right now? Not tomorrow. Not next year. Now. Unlocking the new you begins with discipline, not motivation. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Marcus Aurelius never asked himself if he felt like doing his duty. He reminded himself. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. Discipline is not harsh. It is respectful. It means you respect your future self enough to act today. The new you is not created by dramatic change, but by quiet consistency. One controlled reaction. One completed task. One honest decision. Repeated daily. The Stoic way to become unstoppable. Let us move deeper. An unstoppable person is not aggressive. They are steady. They do not react to every comment. They do not chase validation. They do not explain themselves unnecessarily. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Why? Because power is lost the moment you seek approval. The new you does not announce growth. Growth becomes obvious. Emotional control is not suppression. This is where many misunderstand Stoicism. Stoics do not numb emotions. They govern them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Read that again. Not everything deserves your energy. Anger ages the face. Anxiety weakens the body. Resentment poisons judgment. Calm preserves strength. When you master your reactions, people feel it, even in silence. Why detachment creates power. Seneca warned, he who depends on another man's approval will never be free. Most people are controlled, not by force, but by attachment. Attachment to praise. Attachment to outcomes. Attachment to being understood. Detachment does not mean indifference. It means freedom. You do your best, and release the rest. This is why Stoics appear confident. They are not attached to winning. They are attached to acting well. The daily practice that changes everything. Every evening, Marcus Aurelius reflected on his actions. Not to shame himself, but to refine himself. Ask yourself at night, where did I react emotionally? Where did I avoid discomfort? Where did I act with discipline? Progress begins with honesty. An unstoppable life is built through self-review, not self-criticism. Why most people will never reach this point? Because this path requires something rare. Responsibility. Stoicism gives you no enemy except yourself. No excuses. No distractions. That is why it works. Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." The new you is prepared, not hopeful. The final realization. Here is the truth most people never accept. Nothing outside you will save you. No relationship. No achievement. No recognition. Marcus Aurelius knew this. Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. When your mind is disciplined, the world loses its power over you. This is what it means to be unstoppable. Not loud. Not dominant. But unshakable. If this message resonated with you, it means you are already changing. Awareness comes before transformation. If you want more timeless Stoic wisdom, less noise, more clarity, subscribe to Stoic Life Lessons. And if one idea stayed with you today, share it in the comments. The Stoics believe reflection strengthens the mind. Stay steady. Stay disciplined. And move forward, calmly. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.